I come to speak again for the love of country. I come to speak for the common good and common affinity and vision for a better country, Nigeria. I know a lot of you will not like this message because many of you are disenfranchised. Many of you are almost, if not completely, gave up already. But for the love of country, some of us will not completely say things that are negative because of the things that we see happen in Nigeria. There is no country in the world that is free of or free from any form of idiosyncrasy or any form of evil, any form of violence, any form of division, any form of what have you that you may say is the reason you hate Nigeria. All countries around the world have one issue or the other. But the reason why Nigeria's case is becoming so disheartening is because, like I said yesterday in my video, our fathers that have come before us, many of whom, some of whom are still living, have not done so much in defense to fight for the love of country, and so they have left so much work undone for the next generation after them. And that is why some of us will not keep mute, we will not keep silent. And if you haven't heard us spoke or say something before, from now henceforth, you're going to be hearing some of us speaking up for the love of country. Because it takes many hands, it takes many fathers to raise a child. It takes a community to raise a child. It takes a people who are passionate for life, who are passionate for culture, who are passionate to preserve posterity, who are passionate to live values and to live ethics, to live something tangible for posterity. It takes people of such mindset to be able to come forward and speak for the love of country. I say when we speak for the love of country, no matter what many of us are saying in high places, thinking and saying that there is nothing left of us Nigeria, but I still believe I'm joining faith with my brother and younger brother Vidian to tell the world that there is still hope for Nigeria if we all can stand together, shoulder to shoulder, and then to be able to raise one voice and speak with one voice as a people with one destiny, and to say that this is our land. We're not going to leave it for anybody and anyone else to claim for themselves. We can't leave this country for anyone else to claim for themselves, because like they are born in this country, so are we born here. We were not born elsewhere. Our umbilical cord were buried on the sand and the earth of Nigeria. And so this nation belongs to all of us. I know one is more Nigerian than the other. And that is why I must make bold to speak with all vehemence that you can become more Nigerian than I am. You may be from the north, from the west, from the east, from the south, from the north central, wherever you are from, you are not more Nigerian than any other Nigerian. And we must all come to this understanding, or else some would arrogate the pride of themselves to think that they are more superior than others. And it is because of this mindset that many as few, yes, many, or let me use the word few, or the minutest, or the more, the least ethnic minority of this country who claim to be majority now think they are more Nigerian than every one of us. So we must correct this mindset. We must put the wrongs right, and we must tell everyone and say the way it is, that no one is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. So on this basis, I am coming to tell and say and reiterate the fact that we have come a long way, and we cannot leave our country to anybody to claim as theirs. We can't leave our country. We cannot throw away the baby with the bathwater and say, oh, they no longer, it's no longer good for nothing. I know we're going to just let it die. No, we can't let Nigeria die. Nigeria belongs to every one of us, and we must clean up Nigeria. Whatever it might take us to do so, we have to do it with all, readiness, all sense of purpose. We must all come together and say, we can't let this baby die. Because for so long, for so long, a group of people, if not the least, the most literate, the most uninformed people have sat and held Nigeria on its neck. Yes, the knees of these people have been on Nigeria's neck, trying to strangulate it. They want to strangulate it, claiming ethnic majority. They want to strangulate it, claiming superiority. They want to strangulate it, claiming they know better. They want to strangulate it, claiming that the rest of us are nobody. But it is our time we speak up. It's our time we come together and say no to oppression. It's that time we come together and say no to nepotism. It's that time we come together and say no to tribalism. It's that time we come together and say no to hatred and any form of divisiveness that has torn the nation apart for these many years. Since Nigeria was created as a nation from the very many ethnic minorities and ethnic groups across the length and breadth of that nation, there has not been a time we saw ourselves as one. There has never been a time we saw ourselves as one people. We have divided ourselves along ethnic lines. We've walked along, religious lines. We've always considered ourselves as more important than others. Never a time has any Westerner believed that they are Nigerians, other than what they think they're more important, that they are more Yoruba than they are Nigerian. So it is for the Westerners, for the Easterners, so it is for the Northerners. And I can't discard the same mindset from those from the South who claim they are more Southerner than they are Nigerians. So if we all continue to go with this mindset and never have to come together and say it's time we put our ethnic differences and divisiveness apart to be able to unite as one. If we cannot at one point, especially at this trying time, come together and say it is hard time we spoke the truth and tell the truth in our faces and say we can't continue this way. Let's unite. If we can't do that, then you are one of those whose knee is on the neck of Nigeria. You want to strangle it, you want to kill it, you want to destroy it, you want it to die. But I must let you know, before Nigeria dies, you are going to go. Before Nigeria dies, before Nigeria is unalive, you are going to be away. You might not be here, but I want to assure you, unequivocally, without missing word, that you will not be here. Yes, some of you will be here when we will achieve the dream, and when our sons and daughters will achieve the dream of a great Nigeria. Yes, that will become the rallying point, the melting pot of civilization, and the one that will take the world by storm into the new era of civilization in the world in many decades to come. I tell you, Nigeria is going to rise again. Like it or not, believe it or not, the age of greatness is here. Nigeria must rise again. Thank you and God bless you.